Hey, good day, guys. Let's do a review on stock WUBA, WUBA. I'm not in the trade now, but traded it in the morning. Let's take a look at what's going on with WUBA. The stock was gapping up in the pre-market. So a lot of attention given to the stock, right? Because the stock has been really on a big tear last couple of weeks. If you take a look on the weekly chart, I mean, look at this thing, right? It had this move and now it's starting to grind up. So two ways I was really looking at it is bias could be long, bias could be short. I have an open mind, right? I'm not going to be stuck in a particular bias that I have. I'll let the trade or the price to determine what I exactly want to do with the trade. So what I saw in the pre-market was 59.25 was the highs, right? This region was a high, and the low was 57 in the pre-market. So my intent really was a couple of things. Stock, if this is gapping up to 1025, it got rejected. It can either try to hold over here and start going up, or if it's going under 57, maybe it's going to do a gap fill. All right, so we're not trying to uh, predict the future, but what we're trying to see is let the price action guide us where we want the stock to be. So just when we on the overall time frame, when you look at the perception of the prices, clearly it's not trending down, it is trending up, but it is gapping in a region where you know what, it can swing either way, right? So first we determine the direction. If you're a bit uncertain about the direction, definitely want to go and figure out if we have any kind of levels in the pre-market for us to trade against. Maybe it's over 15.25, I want to go long, under 57, I want to go short. So the price level in the pre-market has already been determined. Now it's all a matter of can you execute the trade, right? So if you know the level, the 57 level is the level that we are really looking at, right? 57. So intention was if the stock was to hold under 57, I would go short. If the stock is gonna hold over 57, I'm gonna go long. Um, and if in the morning they had this one push over 25, hold over here and then start trending, I'll go long too, right? So a couple of strategies, a couple of intent you have to be in terms of what are you looking to do. Are you looking to go long? What are the levels you're looking against? Are you looking to go short? What are the levels you're going against, right? So on here we're looking at this is a 2 minute chart on here. So my intent was if this went under 57, it has to flush. If it's flush, it has to flush quick, right? So here's what happened right off the bat. I mean, the stock went down to 57, and this push I shorted over here at 57.05s, anticipating for this to stop to either flush to 55s or more, right? So that was my intent. But once I saw this 57, you know what? It had this is a 2 minute candle, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So in 10 minutes, if it's not flushing, which means that there's nobody really hitting all these buyers who are sitting over here. They're not really looking to take profits. I mean, if they were looking to take profits, you will get a big whoosh move, right? You'll get a big move down if their intent is to take profits. But in the open, after a decent gap up, right, is up about 9% for a general human being. Once you're up over 9%, chances are you want to go and take profits. This situation, not really, because we see that this 57 tries to flush through. It couldn't. At most, I think it went down to as low as 56.60 level or something. Right, let me just bring this up. So it went as low as 56.60, and after that, it had really no push down. And just when I saw that thing happen, right, I flipped it to the 2 minute chart, and I saw this 57 level handling. So I took about 13 cent, let's say 15 cent hit over here. So 15 cents times 6 is about $100 risk I took on here. The next thing what happened is once I see the level holding, I want to flip my idea, right? If it's not acting as a resistance, chances are it's going to act like a support, right? So that's when I change my bias. So I know the levels. I want to understand. I want the price to determine which direction I want to trade. So whether it's long or short. Once I understand the fact that 57 level, there should have been a push. There's no push, so the only thing that can really happen is for it to actually go long, right? So once it starts breaking these levels, quickly flipped it from 57.19. I bought out, I closed out my short position. I issued a long position. Now the first trade, the first profits I took was against this 57.50 level, which was the highlight somewhere over here, anticipating the fact that you know what, let's take some profits at, let's cover some risk, and then after that there were some beautiful trades on here all the way to 59. If you look at the stock overall, the buyers are in control, right? I mean, they try to flush it down here, but didn't really do. And now the buyers are in total control. Look on the daily chart, it looks beautiful, right? The buyers are strongly in control. Look on the weekly chart, the higher time frames, people are in there as well. I mean, this was a clear resistance over here around this $59-$60 level, and we're clearly over it, right? So the buys, even on the price over here from a downtrend, has now become an uptrend, right? So let the price determine where the price is gonna go. And that's it for the day, guys. And hey, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. It's gonna keep me motivated to make more videos for you. And hopefully, you guys learn a lot from me. Have a good one.